Hammer Incendio, the third Beyblade in the Incendio line, representing the UX line of Beyblade X. Hammer Incendio's gimmick is called Hefty Smash Attack, though it's more like a downward smash attack, where Hammer Incendio is designed to hit the top of the opponent's Beyblade in order to cause the opponent to hit the ground or at the very least get destabilized. In the Takara Tomy format, out of the 3 initial UX blades, Hammer Incendio is unfortunately the least popular and competitively successful one, but perhaps it can find some love in the Hasbro format. You may be wondering what some good Hammer Incendio combos are. Well, my hammerhead horses, you came to the right place because I, your Canadian Beyblade boy ZEEBEE, have come up with a list for the top 5 best Hammer Incendio combos in Hasbro's Beyblade X. Currently, the only way to get the Hammer Incendio blade from Hasbro is from the Wave Force starter pack that has it on the 370 Ratchet and Hexa bit. The best ratchets for Hammer Incendio in general are the 360 and 960 ratchets. 960 in particular is the most popular ratchet to use on Hammer Incendio thanks to its extra burst resistance. If 960 and 360 are not available, then a good backup is 560. For a defensive Hammer Incendio combo, 370 is the way to go because the 3-sided design aligns well with the 3 Hammer Incendio sided blade, and the 70 height is just tall enough to make use of Hammer Incendio's Hefty Smash Attack gimmick. This video is sponsored by Death, because without it, we wouldn't have the personification of it represented by the Grim Reaper, meaning the Reaper design for the Incendio Beyblades wouldn't exist. At number 5, we have Hammer Incendio 360 Low Flat. The general consensus is that Hammer Incendio is the best Incendio blade to use for attack combos, so this combo is the fast attack combo representative for the Hammer Incendio line. The 360 ratchet is a nice low height ratchet, usually used in stamina or attack combinations, due to how well the 3-sided ratchet tends to align with many blades. Hammer Incendio's 3-sided design benefits from the 360 ratchet, as aligning the ratchet's point with the Hammer Incendio's blade's points can put more weight into attacks, and in general is good weight distribution. The low flat bit is one of the more faster bits in Beyblade X. It can be uncontrollable at times, and possibly move too fast to extreme dash well, but it does allow for some hard hits, and at the speed it allows the blade to go, one hit is sometimes all that's needed to get the win. Put together and you have a fast Hammer Incendio with the highest potential of hard hits. Hammer Incendio on the low flat bit does have some competitive success. Pickering 92 from the World Beyblade organization used a version of it on the 960 ratchet to get second place in a World Beyblade organization tournament. Lucky from the World Beyblade organization also got second place using Hammer Incendio 360 Low Flat. I decided to use this version for my top 5 for more diversity. You'll see in the next combos how common Hammer Incendio on 960 is, so seeing a Hammer Incendio on the 360 ratchet do well is great. In my testing, I had Hammer Incendio 360 Low Flat face off against one of its predecessors, Scythe Incendio 960 Ball, which used to be the king of stamina, but is still pretty solid and has some anti-attack capabilities. It was a close match, but Hammer Incendio was able to get the knockouts needed to win. I was able to see the downward smash attack take effect. Hammer Incendio was able to get Scythe Incendio to go off balance and end up going extremely fast in the stadium. As a result, it lost power, allowing for Hammer Incendio to get the final hit for the win. The great thing about Hammer Incendio 360 Low Flat is that it's pretty easy to build, since all you need aside from the Hammer Incendio blade is the Keel Shark booster pack, because it comes with both the 360 ratchet and low flat bit, which is why I chose to showcase this version of the Hammer Incendio Low Flat combo. Overall, Hammer Incendio 360 Low Flat is able to do well enough to be worth trying out for those bladers that like fast Beyblades. Plus, it's very easy to build since all you need is the Keel Shark booster pack to get the ratchet and bit necessary to build the combo. That's why Hammer Incendio 360 Low Flat is number 5 on this list. At number 4, we have Hammer Incendio 960 Cyclone, which is a more slow and controlled attack type variant of Hammer Incendio. Now we are going to see a wave of 960 Hammer Incendio combos. 960 is really popular because it gives the blade using it better stamina and burst resistance, which is great for slower, more controlled attack types like Hammer Incendio on Cyclone. The Cyclone bit is an attack type bit with counterclockwise ridges that acts more like an in-between of flat and rush, for bladers that like the more controlled aspect of rush but perhaps want a bit more speed. While it has been considered outclassed in the Takara Tomy format, with the release of the low rush bit that does what Cyclone does but better, in the Hasbro format where there is no low rush bit yet, Cyclone is still usable. Put together and you have a Hammer Incendio combo that will be able to hit hard enough to win against stamina types, while retaining enough stamina to make use of the defensive capabilities of the Hammer Incendio blade to be able to do well against other attack types. Hammer Incendio 960 Cyclone is one of the more recent Hammer Incendio combos to do well competitively, even getting a first place finish in the World Beyblade organization with John Boy 27 using Hammer Incendio 960 Cyclone in their first place winning deck. In my testing, I had Hammer Incendio 960 Cyclone face off against Wand Wizard 360 Ball, which is the current king of stamina, and while Hammer Incendio was able to get the 4 points needed to win, it wasn't very convincing. To be honest, it feels like in attack type combos, Hammer Incendio doesn't hit hard enough to get consistent knockouts. That being said, a win is a win, and being able to beat Wand Wizard is what makes Hammer Incendio on Cyclone better than Hammer Incendio on low flat. This is actually the most expensive Hammer Incendio combo to build on this list. Yes, you can get the 960 Ratchet from the Roar Tyranno booster pack, but getting it from the Soar Phoenix set is usually easier. Also, the Cyclone bit is currently only available in the Cobalt Dragoon set, which adds to the price of the combo. Overall, while held back by the price and its inconsistency, it does have the competitive success to back it up, and a win over Wand Wizard in my testing to allow it to be number 4 on this list. At number 3, we have Hammer Incendio 960 Point, which is a balance type combo that leans more towards attack. As you can see, the 960 Ratchet is here again. It is a very safe Ratchet to use with the Hammer Incendio blade. The point bit is one of the best balance type bits in the game, allowing the blade using it to perform similarly to an attack type while also being able to conserve stamina depending on the angle it's in. In fact, I noticed that Hammer Incendio on point was more likely to be in stamina mode compared to other blades that use point. That can be an issue, but it turns out that competitively, Hammer Incendio on the point bit is one of the most competitively successful combos for Hammer Incendio. Roblivion from the World Beyblade organization used the combo to get first place in a tournament, but also a variant of the combo using the 380 Ratchet has also gotten some competitive success as well, which is pretty cool since 380 isn't as popular these days. Now, Hammer Incendio on point is typically going to do okay against other attack type combos thanks to the point bit. However, in my testing I wanted to test out its offensive capabilities more, so I had it face off against Wand Wizard, the ultimate barometer to see if a combo is good in attack. It was a close match, but Hammer Incendio was able to get the points needed to win. In fact, it had one of the best wins I have ever seen in my testing, with it jumping onto the top of the stadium and then coming back down, hitting Wand Wizard and eventually getting the burst win. That alone makes it better than the previous Hammer Incendio combos. The cheapest way to get the point bit is from the Claw Leon starter pack. You can also get the 560 Ratchet in this starter pack as well, which can be used as a backup Ratchet for Hammer Incendio in case Ratchets like 960 and 360 are unavailable to you, or if you just want a budget way to build Hammer Incendio on point. Overall, Hammer Incendio on point has a lot of accolades competitively, so I was a bit disappointed that it didn't dominate Wand Wizard in my testing. That being said, it did show me the best win I've seen in my testing so far, so I'll give it points for that, and let it be number 3 on my list. At number 2, we have a surprising combo, that being Hammer Incendio 960 Orb. I say surprising because before I decided to test Hammer Incendio for this video, I was under the impression that stamina Hammer Incendio combos weren't good, so to see one good enough for me to put at number 2 was shocking. This combo uses the 960 Ratchet for the added stamina and burst resistance, like with all the other combos. However, being that this Hammer Incendio combo is a stationary combo, the extra burst resistance is needed. The Orb bit is a stamina bit usually seen as the very close second best stamina bit in the Hasbro format to Ball. While the stamina difference isn't much, bladers may decide to go with Orb instead because it isn't as likely to be as mobile as Ball, so it's considered more defensive. Combined and you have a standard stamina combo, but using the Hammer Incendio blade with it is interesting because Hammer Incendio isn't really known for its stamina. In fact, out of the 3 Incendio blades, Hammer Incendio was considered the worst for stamina. That being said, Hammer Incendio 960 Orb does actually have some competitive success, with Witty Ferret from the World Beyblade organization getting second place in a tournament using this combo in their deck, though it does seem like they were going for a more unique deck on purpose. So I made sure to test this combo out. First, I had it face off against its predecessor, Chain Incendio 960 Ball, which is known for its stamina and defensive capabilities. It was a close battle, however, Hammer Incendio's downward smash attack helped it get a burst finish and be able to destabilize Chain Incendio enough to get the spin finish as well. Now originally, I was going to leave it at that and rank Hammer Incendio on Orb at number 5. However, after the poor performance the aggressive Hammer Incendio combos gave, I decided to have Hammer Incendio on Orb face off against Wand Wizard 360 Ball, and honestly, I was shocked. While Wand Wizard definitely has more innate stamina, Hammer Incendio on Orb was able to burst and knock out Wand Wizard more consistently than the attack type Hammer Incendio combos. This was honestly really surprising, and I think the smaller Hasbro Stadium helped give the Stamina Hammer Incendio combo a buff with its KO abilities. I then decided to have it face off against Keel 360 Low Flat to see if it can go even further beyond, and no, Keel destroyed it. But hey, it was able to beat Wand Wizard, so that's good enough for me. Currently, the only way to get the Orb bit needed to build this combo is from the Tail Viper Sword Drawn Dual Pack from Wave 1. Overall, a Stamina Hammer Incendio combo wasn't something I thought would do well, so I was honestly shocked that it actually was able to do well. Not every stamina combo can say it's able to beat Wand Wizard, and while it was from knockouts and burst finishes, that was a feat even Scythe Incendio wasn't able to do, and that's usually considered to be the next best stamina combo for Hasbro. Perhaps after this, the rankings need to change. Good job Hammer Incendio 960 Orb. And at number 1, this may shock you, but it's Hammer Incendio 370 Hexa. Yes, the stock balance type combo that leans more toward defense. The 370 Ratchet aligns well with the Hammer Incendio blade and gives it the extra height needed to take advantage of the downward smash attack capabilities the Hammer Incendio blade has, while not being too tall where it becomes a burst risk. Though 370 makes sense because it is the stock Ratchet for Hammer Incendio. The Hexa bit is a balance type bit that has some mobility depending on the angle it's in, but it's mainly famous for being the best defensive bit in Beyblade X, allowing the blade using it to tank heavy hits, which in the Hasbro format in the smaller stadium is especially needed. Combined, and you have the stock Hammer Incendio combo that can tank hits but also dish out the pain with its downward smash attack. Surprisingly, Hammer Incendio 370 Hexa is actually the most competitively successful Hammer Incendio combo in Beyblade X, which is interesting because it's just a stock combo for a blade that was considered underwhelming in the Takara Tomy format. If for some reason you don't like the idea of using a stock combo, you can try it out on the 960 Ratchet, which saw a first place finish in the World Beyblade organization, with Varga using Hammer Incendio 960 Hexa in their tournament winning deck. However, don't worry too much about the stock combo because it honestly shocked me how well it did. Now it is known for its defensive capabilities, so when I had it face off against Roar Tyranno 360 Point, it wasn't shocking that it was able to tank a lot of hits and win the match, because it was expected. However, what was shocking was how it performed against Wand Wizard. After Hammer Incendio on Orb beat Wand Wizard 360 Ball, because it won via burst and knockouts, which don't really rely on how much stamina the blade has, I decided to see if it could be replicated with Hammer Incendio on the Hexa bit. And not only did Hammer Incendio win, it had the most dominant win out of all of my testing by only conceding 1 point to Wand Wizard before getting the knockout and burst win needed to claim victory. In the matter of a couple combos, Hammer Incendio went from being disappointing to shockingly good. Hammer Incendio 370 Hexa is easy to build because it's a stock combo from the Wave Force starter pack. Overall, I am still really surprised how well this stock combo did. Not only can it take on attack types, but it can take on stamina types like Wand Wizard on Ball. In fact, it seems that the more stationary Hammer Incendio combos showcase its offensive capabilities more than the aggressive Hammer Incendio combos, which is something I've never really seen before to this extent. Hammer Incendio went from one of the most disappointing attack types in Beyblade X to one of the best stock combos in the Hasbro format, which is why it's number 1 on this list. And there you have it, the top 5 best Hammer Incendio combos. Though to be honest, I personally really only like the top 2. Do you think that's harsh? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know your favorite Hammer Incendio combo. Special thanks to Chrome Hustler, Sparking Void, and Zark Joestar for being channel members. If you liked the video, hit the like button, or don't, I'm not the boss of you, but be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya! Alright, we have Hammer Incendio 360 low flat versus Scythe Incendio 960 ball. So this is the super fast, full-on attack type representative for the Hammer Incendio combos. This guy has a couple of competitive placements in World Beyblade Organization tournaments, and it's pretty easy to build. You just need the Keel Shark booster pack, get the 360 ratchet and low flat bit. So I'll have it face off against its predecessor, which was the Stamina King before Wand Wizard came out, and it has some pretty good anti-attack capabilities as well. So let's see if Hammer Incendio can deal with its predecessor. Let it rip! So much for the attack type. 2-0 for Scythe Incendio. Come on, let it rip! Oh, wow. That was a well-placed attack, and now it evens it out 2-2. Now let's see who can get it, because I mean, this is anyone's game now. 3, 2, 1, let's... Oh, wow. There we go. So Hammer Incendio was able to get Scythe Incendio to go all bonkers and then get the knockout. So that was pretty good. Honestly, these guys are pretty close, which, I mean, for Hammer Incendio, it's kind of a shame because it's like the brand new Beyblade, and Scythe Incendio is like one of the first Beyblades released in the Hasbro format. So it's good for Scythe Incendio, not for Hammer Incendio, but I mean, a win is a win, 4-2, good job. Alright, we have Hammer Incendio 960 Cyclone versus Wand Wizard 360 Ball. Now this is a attack of Hammer Incendio with the Cyclone bit. This Cyclone bit is from the Takara Tomy Black Cobalt Dragoon, but it's pretty much the exact same as the Hasbro one that you can get with the regular Cobalt Dragoon in the deluxe left spin launcher set. Now Hammer Incendio seems to be very popular with the 960 Ratchet, but I mean, which blade isn't these days? But yeah, we're gonna see if it can call itself an attack type, if it can beat Wand Wizard. And let it rip. Doesn't look like this one's going to be with Hammer Incendio. Nope. Too bad. One, let it. Hey, good job. It finally got a burst finish. That's 2 points. 3, 2, 1. Let it. Oh wow, that's so close to getting an extreme finish. Sheesh. There you go. 2, 2. 2, 1. Let it. That was pretty rough for Hammer Incendio. Ready? Oh. Wow. That was a last-second comeback. So it did get the win against Wine Wizard, but it was like very difficult. Honestly, I feel like it was kind of lucky to win, but I mean, it does have some competitive success recorded in the WBO to kind of help its case. But in my testing, I mean, it's okay. I feel like I got very lucky against Wine Wizard, that's for sure. But I mean, a win's a win. All right, now we have Hammer Incendio 960 point against Wine Wizard 360 ball. Now this is a balance type Hammer Incendio with more of a aggressive lean towards it. Now what we want is a combo better than the Cyclone one, because Cyclone was pretty close against Wine Wizard, but we want something that can definitively win. So let's hopefully this Hammer Incendio combo that is considered to be one of the more competitively successful ones can get the W. 3, 2, 1, let it. A rough start. That was a burst finish for some reason. What the heck? That's pretty interesting. And let it. Alright, it is 3-0. So not good for Hammer Incendio. Let it. Oh, what the heck? Hopefully it wins after that. Good job. Oh. Thank goodness it won, because that's some... Good job. 1. Let it. Oh. There we go. Alright, that's enough out of you. So there we go. It was very, very close once again. However, that epic hammer drop is definitely going to make this guy rank higher than all the other attack type stats for sure. Alright, we have Hammer Incendio 960 orb against Chain Incendio 560 ball. So it's predecessor against successor in a stamina battle. Now, I wonder how Hammer Incendio is going to do, because it's not really known for its stamina. So we'll go at 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to get off balance so easily. 2, 1. Let it rip. Nothing. 1. Let it. Oh. Alright, so Hammer Incendio is staying in the middle. Maybe he can get. Whoa. Can he get an upset victory? Oh, there we go. Good job, Hammer Incendio. Got very lucky with that spin finish right there, but it is possible, it seems. 3, 2, 1, let it. maybe Hammer Incendio can get a knockout, because it has some offensive capabilities. Oh. There it is. Oh, there we go. Burst finish. Seems that Hammer Incendio is doing a good job as a Beyblade that can burst its opponent. Though it is facing off against a Chain Incendio with the 560 Ratchet. 560 Ratchets are more easier to get bursted. Oops. That was a pretty bad launch, but we'll see. If Hammer Incendio can win, I'll let it go. Oh, it's anyone's game right now. There we go. Good job, Hammer Incendio. You were very, very lucky to win that. It went from a 3-0 deficit to a 4-3 win. So, would you use Hammer Incendio in a stamina combo? I wouldn't, but apparently a couple people have gotten a lot of success with it. I think it's mainly because of its downward smash attack that will help it make the opponent get unbalanced. But this is against the tier 2 level of stamina types. Wand Wizard, it's not going to have a chance. But these guys, the tier below Wand Wizard, then yeah. So for now, Hammer Incendio as a stamina type is okay. Alright, so I was disappointed with Hell's Hammer, or Hammer Incendio, as an attack type. However, I was thinking about how it is in the stationary combat, the stamina type. So I have Hammer Incendio 960 Orb, and I want to face it off against Wand Wizard 960 Ball. And my off-camera testing was actually doing pretty good. So I want to see how good it actually is on camera. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Dang. Oh, jeez. Wow. 2-0. So yeah, I was wondering, when I was testing this guy as an attack type, it was able to burst Beyblades, but it was not able to hit them hard enough for the knockouts. So I was wondering, because it's so good on the Hexa bit, because this is the day after I recorded the initial testing, what if I had it face off against one of the bigger fish in a stamina competition? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Unfortunately for Hell's Hammer, it lost its balance really bad. Alright, so it's 2-1. Hell's Hammer just needs a knockout or a burst to get the W. 3, 2, 1, let it. Whoa! What the heck? Hell's Hammer as a stamina type actually works? What the heck? This is honestly really shocking. Holy moly. Wow. Now I'm on the fence. Should I put this at first place, or should I put this as second place? I mean, it was able to take on Wand Wizard, no problem. Maybe I should try having it face off against an attacker. Right now, Hammer Incendio, this one, 960 Orb, was able to beat Wand Wizard, so I want to see it face off against a stock Keel Shark 360 flat. Because if it can beat a stock Keel Shark 360 flat, then it's for sure the #1 Hammer Incendio combo in my testing. Let it. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let it. They got very lucky there that Keel Shark wasn't able to hit it when it was filled with power. Oh, it's losing. Oh! Yeah, it has no chance against an attack type. Alright, we have the most successful Hammer Incendio combo, and it's just its stock combo, Hammer Incendio 360 Hexa. This is pretty much a balance type that leans more toward defense. And then we're going to have it face off against Tyranno 360 points. So hopefully Hammer Incendio can do a good job in tanking the hits. I mean, it is the most competitively successful Hammer Incendio combo, so it should do well. 3, 2, 1, let it. Alright, where is that aggression? There we go. But I think Hammer Incendio was pretty lucky with that one because there was like no aggression coming from Roar Tyranno in there. Wow, lucky Hammer Incendio. There you go, it was able to repel. I don't know if it repelled or if the Roar Tyranno just knocked itself out after hitting Hammer Incendio. But hey, it's 3-0, so that's pretty dominant win right now. 3, 2, 1, let it. Alright, Roar Tyranno, you gotta move. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. This is the most aggressive that the Roar Tyranno has been. Will it be enough? It seems that Hammer Incendio really messed up its stamina there. It might. Oh, there you go. Hammer Incendio just barely gets the W. Well, I mean, it was kind of there, but I felt like if Roar Tyranno hit it once hard enough, at the end it would have won. But nope. Hammer Incendio. This is the most dominant victory for Hammer Incendio out of all of my testings right now. And it's the stock combo. So good job, stock combo. You're the best combo for Hammer Incendio. Alright, I'm back here again because Hammer Incendio on Orb was able to beat Wand Wizard on Ball. So I want to see if Hammer Incendio 370 Hexa can beat Wand Wizard 360 Ball in a battle. If it can, then it will be the definitive #1 in this in my list. 1, let it rip. Oh, some pretty good hits. Jeez Louise. Gosh. So it looks like Wand Wizard has the upper hand here. Yeah. Unless it burst. Nope, it didn't burst. So it's 1-0 for Wand Wizard. Hammer Incendio is going to need a knockout blow or a burst to win. 3, 2, 1, let it. Oh. There we go. So yeah, that's how Hammer Incendio wins, by knocking out Wand Wizard. All right, so it's 2-1 right now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This is the most, wow, this was the most dominant victory Beyblade has gotten. And I can't believe Hammer Incendio, stock Hammer Incendio, was not only able to take on a top tier attack type, that I think that was what's called Roar Tyranno 160 Rush or something. I think I used that for points, one of those. And it was also able to beat Wand Wizard 360 Ball, like, quite decisively as well. So yeah, kind of funny how Hammer Incendio as an attack type kind of sucks. Honestly, an attack type Hammer Incendio is probably worse than a attack type Claw Leon in the Hasbro Stadium. However, its defense, its stock combo more than makes up for its poor performance as an attack type. I am honestly extremely shocked that the stock Hammer Incendio, did I even have it aligned properly? Okay, good. Good, I had it aligned properly. Wow. So yeah, if this might be one of the best stock combos in Beyblade X, at least for the Hasbro Stadium. I know that the knockouts probably wouldn't have been as frequent in the Takara Tomy Stadium because of how much bigger it is, but it's still got a burst finish. That being said, it is using the 360 Ratchet, and 360 is more burst prone than, say, like 960. But still, good job, Hammer Incendio. You are the #1 combo, and it's just a stock combo.